LLLL is a digraph which occurs in several natural languages. In English, LL represents the same sound as single L. The doubling is used to indicate that the preceding vowel is short, or for etymological reasons, in Latinisms. Spanish digraph, considered from 1754 to 2010 as the 14th letter of the Spanish alphabet because of its representation of a palatal lateral articulation consonant phoneme. However, nowadays most Spanish speakers pronounce LL the same as Y. As a result, in most parts of Hispanic America as well as in many regions of Spain, Spanish speakers pronounce it, while some other Hispanic Americans pronounce it all. This digraph was considered a single letter in Spanish orthography, called L. From 1803 it was collated after L as a separate entry, a practice now abandoned. In April 1994, a vote in the ex-Congress of the Association of Spanish Language Academies ruled the adoption of the standard Latin alphabet collation rules, so that for purposes of collation the digraph LL is now considered a sequence of two characters. The same is now true of the Spanish language digraph CH. Hypercorrection leads some to wrongly capitalize it as a single letter as with the Dutch IJ. In handwriting, it is written as a ligature of two Ls, with a distinct uppercase and lowercase form. An old ligature for LL is known as the broken L, which takes the form of a lowercase l with the top half shifted to the left, connected to the lower half with a thin horizontal stroke. This ligature is encoded in Unicode at U+A746 and U+A747 and displayed E and E respectively. Galician: in official Galician spelling the LL combination stands for the phoneme. Galician language, as Portuguese language, writes grapheme Y, only for loan words, and thus doesn't present a unified pronunciation. Almost all Galician natives speak doesn't distinguish this consonants and speak with yismo, being classified under this characteristic for both Galician and Spanish. Catalan: in Catalan, LL represents the phoneme. For example, as in lingua language, or tongue, ENLLA section linkage, connection, or coltel knife. In order to not confuse LL with a geminated L, the ligature angstrom-L is used with the second meaning. For example, excellent is the Catalan word for excellent, from Latin excellent. In Catalan, LL must occupy two spaces, so the interpunct is placed in the narrow space between the two L, a L and angstrom-L. However, it is more common to write LL and LL, occupying three spaces. This practice is not correct although it is tolerated. LL and LL are incorrect and not accepted. See interpunct for more information. Philippine languages: while Philippine languages like Tagalog and Ilocano write li or li in the spelling of Spanish loanwords, LL still survives in proper nouns. However, the pronunciation of LL is simply LJ rather than E. Hence the surnames Lamzon, Lamas, Padilla and Villanueva are respectively pronounced Ljemizon/Ljemizon, Iljemas, Paidilja and Uabiljanuibar/Rioviljanuivar. Furthermore, in Ilocano LL represents a geminate alveolar lateral approximant, like in Italian. Albanian: in Albanian, L stands for the sound, while LL is pronounced as the velarized sound. Welsh: in Welsh, LL stands for a voiceless lateral fricative sound. The IPA signifies the sound as E. This sound is very common in place names in Wales because it occurs in the word Llan, meaning parish, or church of saint. For example, Llanelli, where the LL appears twice, or the invented place name Llanfairplegwingolgajachandrobilantazilio where the LL appears 5 times. These Welsh place names therefore very often bear simplified pronunciations in English. In Welsh dictionaries, LL is treated as a separate letter from L. This led to its ligature being included in the Latin extended additional Unicode block. The capital ligature appears similar to a joined IL, and the minuscule ligature like LL joined across the top. Icelandic: in Icelandic, the LL represents either the sound combination, TE or TL, depending on the context. It occurs in the words fel, alla, and jar paragraph kull, and consequently in the names of many geographical features, including uj, a larger paragraph cul. Miscellanea: in the Goya Romatsu romanization of Mandarin Chinese, final ll indicates a falling tone on a syllable ending in, which is otherwise spelled l. In Central Alaskan Yupik and the Greenlandic language, ll stands for, and in Haida it is glottalized. See also, lh, lj, Hungarian li, references.